Well, hi everyone. Okay, going to work on this practice test 5. And the first one is kind of the most recent things we've been doing. We're going to solve this system of equations by graphing. We're going to graph that line, we're going to graph that line, and then look for the point of intersection. So y minus 3x is equal to negative 3. I'm tempted here just to go with a table. I'll use the slope-intercept on that one, but I'm just use a table on this one, the intercept table. Now when x is 0, looks like y is equal to negative 3. So we'll put a negative 3 here. And now when x is, that's when x is 0. When y is 0, we got negative 3x equals negative 3. Looks like x is 1. So I'm going to plot 0, negative 3, 1, 2, 3 right here. I'm going to plot 1, 0 right here. And I will okay. So our solution depends on our graph, so we want to have an accurate graph. Okay. So try to draw that line as accurately as possible. Now this one is m, and that's b. Y equals mx plus b. b is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Begin here at 5 on the y-axis. The slope is 1/3, so I go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3. And it looks like that's a point it hits right there. Up 1 over 3. And I go down 1, left 3. Okay. All right. And I really think up 3 over 1, up 3 over, that I do hit that point right there. So I circled that. To finish, we are solving. We want the ordered pair, the x, y. So to be finished, not just graphing it and is not finishing it. To finish it is to give the answer. The answer is x is 1, 2, 3, and y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the solution to that system there. All right, number 2. It says give the parent function name. Now, and I do have lines for that. Describe the transformation, and then we're going to graph on the same grid. So the parent function name is quadratic. Describe the transformation. We're going to slide, translate, shift, whatever word you want to use, those 3. 2 units right, 1 unit up. Okay, now we're going to graph the parent function. Remember the quadratic trend? Seems like it's been a little bit. So negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Square it. That's 4, that's 1, that's 0, that's 1, and that's 4. So the parent function I'll do in pencil. 1, 1, 2, 4. I'll go 3, 9 also. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so there's the parent function. That's the parent. Now let's slide it. 2 units right, 1, 2, and 1 unit up. So that's my new vertex. And I'll come over here and here like that. And I'll go over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 1 unit, 2 units right, 1 unit up, 2, 1 unit up, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Okay. Alright. Now, it said give the domain and the range somewhere. Well, here it's asking for it. So, the domain, negative infinity to infinity, and that's going to be the same on all these pretty much, guys. The range is up. We start at 1, and then it keeps going up after that. Okay. Now, a function's parent function is the absolute value function. Okay. I'll draw this. And it is being shifted 3 units to the right. I'm going to put, and 2 units up. And there's the equation of the transformed function. Alright, now number 4, let's try to give the equation of this one, this translated graph. Okay, you got these little micro squares in there, but these are just big squares. Looks to me that it's a quadratic, so I'm going to start with that. Looks like we shifted it 1 unit to the right, so I'll go -1 there, and 2 units down, and I'll go -2 there. Does not look like it has been, you go 1 over, it's going 1 over, just like this one. If I go 1 over, it's going 1 over, 1 up, I mean. So it's not been flipped or anything like that. So I'm going to stay with that answer on that one. Alright. That was 4. Here's 5. Give the parent function name, describe the transformation represented by the equation, and graph the parent function and the given function. Same thing. Parent function, this is absolute value. Describe the transformation we are going to reflect over the x-axis. We're going to graph the parent function and the transformed function. Alright, we have done that a lot. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, okay. -1, 1, -2, 2, and so on. Okay. This is the parent function. The transformed function is just reflected. Okay, there it is. Domain. Negative infinity to infinity. The range, it starts low. Negative infinity until it gets to 0, and then it stops. We're talking about the transformed function. That's the domain and the range of that one. Alright, now number 6. A function's parent function is the quadratic function. Okay. and it is being compressed by a factor of 0.25. Okay, it's not being shifted at all, so I'm just going to close those, put the square there. And if it's being compressed, it's being multiplied by 0.25. All right. This one. It's at 0, 0, so it's not being shifted at all. So I'm not going to put a room for plus and minus stuff there. But I got to figure out how much it's being. Okay, normally the parent function would go 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. This is what the parent function would do. Well, instead of going over 1 up 1, it's going over 1 up a half, it looks like to me. So half of that. So it's being compressed. All right. Number 8. We're going to give the parent function name, quadratic. Describe the transformation. Okay. I'm going to say compressed by half, shifted 2 units left and 1 unit up. So this is a multi-transformation problem. We're going to graph the parent function. I'm going to do this in a couple steps. Remember, we graph the parent function, then we flip or not over the x-axis, compress, stretch, or not. Want this, or not, neither. And then slide, shift, or whatever, or not. Okay? Parent function is, I'm going to do x squared, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. That is 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. If I decide to put the 9s on, I can. 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's the parent. Flip. This is positive. We do not flip. Compress. Yes, we will compress by a factor of a half, which means, I'm just going to do it right here, 1/2 x squared. Half of 4 is 2. Half of 1 is 0.5. Half of 0 is 0. Half, that's 0.5, and that's 2. I'm going to do that in green. So I'm going to graph like -2, 2. Right here, 0, 0, 1.5, and 2, 2. 2, 2 is out here. I'm going to put a 3, that would be 9, and half of 9 is 4.5. So I'm going to go 3, 4.5 also. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and negative 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay, so it's kind of going like this. And then I'm going to slide 2 left, 1 up. Let's take this one. 1, 2, 1. 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 1, 2, 1. This one. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay. There it is. The yellow is my graph of the transformed function. Alright. A function's parent function is the absolute value function. And is being stretched by a factor of 5.5, shifted 4 units to the right, so minus 4, and 3 units up. Write the equation of the transformed function, and there it is. These are absolute value bars. Now give the equation of this one. Alright. It's been shifted, it's been flipped. So I'll put a negative there. I'll save this number for last. 1, 2, shifted 2 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 units up. And then I am going to go 1 right, and issues 1 down. This looks like I'm going 2 down here. So it's being stretched by a factor of 2. All right, guys. Take care.